Niall Horan reveals his biggest competition on The Voice. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Two brand new coaches joined The Voice for its upcoming 23rd season, while a third is returning after a one-year absence. Blake Shelton is the only holdover from this season, and he isn't even who new coach Niall Horan worries about. Here is who Niall believes is his biggest competition on The Voice. Niall Horan worried about one coach on The Voice. Niall Horan and Chance the Rapper will take two of the chairs as new first-time coaches on The Voice in Season 23. Also returning is Kelly Clarkson after taking one season off from the show. This means there will be two experienced coaches and two newcomers, making it a season where anyone could win. However, all odds remain on Shelton and Clarkson. Blake Shelton has won more titles than anyone else in the show's history. However, he has also been on the show more seasons than anyone else in history. When it comes to the most wins compared to seasons competed, no one can touch Clarkson. She has won the show 50% of the times she coached on it. When talking about who he is most worried about, Niall Horan said that it is without a doubt not Blake Shelton. My biggest competition this year is definitely Kelly Clarkson. We have very similar tastes in music, same kind of taste in voices, Horan told NBC Insider. Yeah, I think she's going to be a massive threat to me. He then said that he could go on to win it all as well. What Niall Horan brings to The Voice. When asked what he brings to The Voice, Niall said that he loves finding new talent online. By being on the show, he has an even bigger platform for helping nurture young singers and bringing them into the business. This interview took place after the recent blind auditions round was filmed, and Horan is excited. I didn't hit my buzzer every time, because I was being super picky about who I wanted on my team, Horan said. I wanted all different types of singers, all different types of genres, just wanted character. The Voice Season 23 returns to NBC in March 2023. Niall Horan got his start on a reality singing competition show. He rose to prominence as part of One Direction in 2010 on The X Factor. They went on to release 5 albums and ended up as one of the best-selling boy bands of all time. They'd rank 6th all-time with 70 million album sales behind bands like Asterisk and SYNC, New Kids on the Block, The Osmonds, the Jackson 5, and the Backstreet Boys. Who do you think has the advantage next season on The Voice? Could Blake Shelton win one more time in his last season on the show? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Niall Horan, the former One Direction heartthrob turned solo artist, had always been passionate about music. His journey from a small-town boy in Ireland to international fame was nothing short of extraordinary. Now he was embarking on a new adventure as a coach on the popular TV show, The Voice. Joining the panel of judges was a dream come true for Niall. He had always admired the show for its emphasis on pure talent and the opportunity it gave to aspiring singers. As he settled into his new role, Niall was excited to share his experience and knowledge with the contestants, hoping to help them achieve their dreams. However, Niall was also aware that the competition would be fierce. The other coaches, each with their own unique style and fan base, were formidable opponents. Among them, one stood out as his biggest competition, Kelly Clarkson. Known for her powerhouse vocals, infectious personality, and sharp coaching skills, Kelly had been a dominant force on the show for several seasons. The first day on set was a whirlwind of activity. The stage was set, the chairs were ready, and the excitement was palpable. Niall took his seat alongside the other coaches, Kelly Clarkson, Blake Shelton, and John Legend. The camaraderie among the coaches was evident, but so was the competitive spirit. As the blind auditions began, Niall found himself in awe of the incredible talent that graced the stage. Each contestant brought their own unique flair, making it difficult for the coaches to decide who to turn their chairs for. Niall quickly realized that the competition was not just among the contestants, but also among the coaches, each vying to build the strongest team. Kelly Clarkson, in particular, was a force to be reckoned with. Her charisma and genuine enthusiasm for music shone through, making her a magnet for many contestants. Niall admired her ability to connect with the singers on a personal level, and he knew that winning over the best talent would be no easy feat. Despite the tough competition, Niall was determined to build a team of talented and diverse singers. He wanted to bring out the best in each contestant, helping them. One contestant who caught Niall's attention was Emma, a young singer with a soulful voice and a passion for country music. Her rendition of a classic country ballad left the audience and the coaches in awe. Niall turned his chair, hoping to add her to his team, but he was not alone. Kelly Clarkson, a country music aficionado herself, also turned her chair, setting the stage for a battle between the two coaches. Emma faced a tough decision. She admired both Niall and Kelly and knew that either coach could help her grow as an artist. Niall made his pitch, emphasizing his experience in the music industry and his commitment to helping Emma achieve her dreams. Kelly, on the other hand, highlighted her success on The Voice and her deep understanding of country music. In the end, Emma chose Niall as her coach, much to his delight. It was a significant victory for Niall, but he knew that the real work was just beginning. He was determined to help Emma and the rest of his team reach their full potential. With his team in place, Niall shifted his focus to mentoring his contestants. He wanted to create an environment where they could thrive, pushing themselves to new heights. Niall's approach was hands-on and personalized, taking the time to understand each singer's strengths and areas for improvement. One of the first mentoring sessions was with Emma. Niall worked closely with her, helping her refine her vocal technique and stage presence. He encouraged her to embrace her unique style and to connect with the audience on an emotional level. Emma responded well to Niall's guidance, her confidence growing with each session. Another standout on Niall's team was Jake, a rock singer with a powerful voice and a rebellious spirit. Niall saw a bit of himself in Jake and was determined to help him channel his energy into his performances. They worked on song choices, stage movements, and vocal dynamics, each session bringing Jake closer to realizing his potential. Niall's mentorship extended beyond technical aspects of singing. He emphasized the importance of authenticity and staying true to oneself. He shared his own experiences in the music industry, the highs and lows, and the lessons he had learned along the way. His goal was to not only make his team better singers, but also better artists. As the competition moved into the battle rounds, tensions ran high. Niall's team had bonded well, but now they had to face off against each other. The battle rounds were a test of skill, resilience, and teamwork, and Niall wanted to ensure that his team was ready. Niall paired Emma with Sarah, another talented singer with a folk-inspired sound. The two had different styles, but Niall believed that their voices would complement each other beautifully. The rehearsals were intense, with Niall pushing both singers to bring out the best in themselves and each other. On the night of the battle, Emma and Sarah delivered a stunning performance that left the audience and coaches speechless. Their harmonies were flawless, and their emotional connection to the song was palpable. Niall faced a difficult decision, but ultimately, he chose Emma to move forward in the competition. The other battles were equally challenging. Jake was paired with Mark, a blues singer with a smooth, soulful voice. Their performance was electrifying, a clash of two powerful voices that captivated everyone. Niall chose Jake to advance, but he was proud of both singers for their dedication and hard work. The knockout rounds were another hurdle for Niall and his team. Each contestant had to deliver a solo performance, showcasing their individuality and growth. Niall worked tirelessly with his team, helping them choose the right songs and perfect their performances. Emma's knockout performance was a defining moment. She chose a heartfelt ballad that showcased her vocal range and emotional depth. Niall was moved by her performance, knowing that she had truly found her voice. The judges praised Emma's growth and artistry, and she advanced to the next round. Jake's performance was a high-energy rock anthem that brought the house down. Niall had helped him refine his stage presence, and it showed. Jake's performance was powerful and commanding, earning him a spot in the live shows. Throughout the knockout rounds, Niall faced tough decisions. Each contestant had grown tremendously, and it was hard to say goodbye to those who didn't make it. But Niall remained focused on helping his team succeed, providing guidance and support every step of the way. The live shows were the pinnacle of the competition, where the contestants performed in front of a live audience and millions of viewers at home. Niall knew that this was the ultimate test for his team, and he wanted to ensure that they were ready to shine. Niall's coaching style was collaborative and encouraging. He worked closely with Emma, Jake, and the other remaining team members.